Single mothers who are being turned into baby mamas by dusties, by men who cannot provide for families. I just want to tell you people something. Stop opening those legs. Like, focus on the children that you have on ground. The food stamps in the United States have been stopped.
These men out here making these jokes about women, food stamps getting cut off. I don't know why they think it's all women, like men ain't on food stamps too.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to the women, they were like, oh yeah, now it can go back down to $40 and blah, blah, blah. If you gonna buy it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not gonna shame you. But to literally prey on a person when they're time in need to benefit yourself, I think that's like somewhat predatory or some shit. Like that that shit is crazy, and I can't understand it because like a situation happened to me that made me very emotional. I'm not gonna even lie to you. Like this one girl we linked up, he was talking about doing a whole bunch of stuff, and we finally did. We finally did all the stuff, and so on my way dropping her back off at home, she said, "Can I get $20?" I'm like, "Damn, you just did all that with me and gonna turn around and ask me for $20. Now I'm thinking in my head, is that why you did that with me? And then I'm like, you know what? I stopped at an ATM. I gave her the $20. I didn't think nothing of it. Normally I ask people, why you need it? Why you need it? But like she called me to make sure I made it home. And then I'm like, you know what? Let me ask for the first time in my life. I said, so what you needed that $20 for? Yeah. And she was like, so I can buy my child some formula. When I tell you, I ain't cried, but I'm like, damn, man. I'm like, you out here doing all this for this formula. And what's crazier, I had food stamps.
Yeah.
I had food stamps. I could have bought her at least 5 damn formulas. Like, if she would have just asked. But she felt like that she had to do something in order to get her child some formula.
Exactly.
But I feel like
saying.
If anybody in the world, a woman go up and ask anybody, man, anybody, it don't matter the gender, I'm pretty sure they will buy their child some formula with no questions asked. So if you a woman out there and you literally just need something, don't even do no shit like that. Just ask somebody. Don't be afraid to ask. Like if you need something, just let me know and I'm gonna see what I can do.
One thing I know is that the food stamp was benefiting children, women, and men. It wasn't about just women. So I don't know why some men are laughing that the food stamp in the US is being terminated. But let's listen to what the young woman had to say. I really like her content. Very clear, very demure.
Need to silence the poor anymore because now the poor do it for them.
This message is for all the people that are complaining that they're not getting their food stamps for November. What did you do with October's food stamp money?
Every few weeks, she posted another rant about people on food stamps. 1 week, she's tired of hearing people complain. The next, she says she literally wants to fight a woman over what she bought with her EBT card. And I couldn't understand the fixation. Why was she so obsessed?
Yeah.
Until I saw this.
I've been on food stamps before because I had to.
It's what happens when struggling people start punching down on struggling people.
Okay.
When you somehow convince yourself that you're middle class, but you're actually poor. That's how the system wins. By getting people to fight each other rather than questioning it. Struggling people turn on other struggling people instead of realizing they're all being squeezed by the same system. This part stood out to me.
And not for nothing, I saw this woman that said she was getting $1,100 a month in food stamps.
But here's the twist.
Wow.
That video
That's a
was
lot of money.
probably fake.
So guess what I'm doing for
it's
the
fake.
first time in 12 years.
What is that?
Okay.
What's there?
I am getting up. I'm ready. Did my hair, took my shower, brushed my teeth, and I'm going to do my community service hours.
Okay.
Why community service hours, do you ask?
Yes. Why?
Because they told me in order to keep my food stamps, I would have to do 15 hours of community service per week. That's at minimum. I can do more if I want to, which I probably will because I don't have anything else going on. And my kids are in daycare since I qualified for subsidized childcare.
This woman is actually a satire creator. Her bio literally says, satire mom content, rage bait. Usually she tags it as satire, but that day she didn't and people believed her. Her comments were full of rage.
Okay.
Lazy, entitled, stealing from taxpayers.
Yeah.
But rage gets clicks. And when fake content goes viral, it turns real people, real families who actually need snaps into punching bags.
In the US, the food stamp, they said they're not getting their EBT cards. These are cards they use in, going to collect food from the stamps that the government has provided. This is for people that maybe they can't provide for themselves. They are really poor. They need just little assistance from the government. So when I heard about that, I felt bad because the children involved, that's my priority actually. Doing this video, we need to protect children. Okay, they need to be well nourished, well fed, taken to at least moderate schools that are good enough to teach them how to read, how to write, how to solve problems in the community that they are born in. That's why we go to school, right? So when I heard, I didn't even know that there was such thing as food stamps until last year. When I heard that the US government is catering to people that cannot, meet up with the demands of taxes and all of those things by creating food stamps, especially because the immigration rate is high in America, and then the government is finding a way to cater to these people. Starting from, I think, Obama's regime, that was when all these food stamps and stuff, that was when I heard about it the first time. So I started comparing America, I started comparing the US to my country. And I found out that at least the government even tries to hear what people are saying. At least the government in America tries to understand. But over here in Nigeria, over here in Africa, I've never heard anything called food stamp. It doesn't exist. You're on your own. If you have 10 children, if you don't know what to do with them, that's your business. And this food stamp issue brings me to why children need to be protected, why parents need to plan for children to come. I'm just saying that single mothers, people that are being turned into baby mamas by dusties, by men who cannot provide for families. I just want to tell you both something. Stop opening those legs. Focus on the children that you have on ground. And the poverty content I keep seeing on TikTok, saying 7 children feeding from this, that. I really feel bad because why did you wait until you had 7 children before you knew that you needed to stop? 1 or 2 is just fine. If you really want to have kids, with the economy, with the things happening, 1 or 2 is just fine. Be careful, guard yourself. Don't choose wrongly, because whoever you choose becomes the father of your children. When you laugh at women for demanding for their children to be safe, for their children to have food, you are causing harm to the society. You are causing a lot of harm. And I would blame men now in this aspect where, why can't you just control yourself? Must you sleep with everybody that you meet? Every beautiful woman, must you ask her to sleep with you? And then the women now, must you accept them? You can actually live your life celibate, right? You know that if you decide to be child-free, nobody's going to beat you. If you decide that until you get married before you have a child, society will be okay. One thing I realized this year, moving forward, is that everybody will be okay. At the end of the day, everybody, I mean adults, I'm not talking about children, they will be fine. So the whole idea of being with people and, they are not married, you're not married to the person is not committed to you, the person doesn't like you, then you start having children with them. I'm not a party to it because these children deserve all the best. Raising children is difficult. So I'm not a party to having kids anyhow without planning, without thinking about what would they eat, where would they go to school, what kind of dresses would they wear for the girls, what kind of clothes would they wear, shorts and all that for the boys. I don't want it. Don't bring it to my corner. Subscribe, comment down below what you'd like to see next, and check out the other videos I made recently. Thank you so much for everything, for the views, the subscription. I see you. I appreciate you.
I don't want you to waste my time. I don't want to wait till it's all over.